Welcome to Best Bars in Brooklyn, the show that's taking you to all the best spots in the city's most talked about borough. It's the County of Kings, baby, Brooklyn, New York. I'm Dina Massery, and I've worked in the service industry my whole life. The last 10 years have been right here in New York City. And I've worked at every kind of spot you can imagine, from dive bars and mom and pop joints, all the way up to Michelin star restaurants, and everything in between.
So that means I've seen the inside of my fair share of bars. But that also means I've got the hookup wherever we go. So stick with me, because I'm ready to show you all the best bars you might not know about. So today we're checking out BKW by Brooklyn Winery. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing in front of the Brooklyn Museum, especially during daylight and not saddled up to a bar, considering, well, most of my research is done in the cover of darkness. But I promise there's a very good reason for it. The Brooklyn Museum currently has on view David Bowie Is, a massive introspective into the life and work of the starman himself, David Bowie. Now, BKW is partnered with the Brooklyn Museum, and through this partnership has created an amazing cocktail list centered around David Bowie's personas. So we're going to take a short trip down Eastern Parkway into the heart of Crown Heights to see what they've got going on at the bar. Seriously, it's like 5 blocks away. Come on, I'll show you. Now, don't let the understated front fool you. This is a full-service restaurant, bar, and wine store. That's right, they sell all of Brooklyn Winery's wines to go. So I also got you your new favorite wine shop. So this is my favorite place to go for a different cocktail, something you might not expect in this neighborhood. So let's head on in and we'll see what Nicole has shaken up at the bar. Come on.
Meet head bartender and cocktail connoisseur, Nicole Kanev, creator of Bowie by BKW.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm so excited for the Bowie cocktails.
Yes, me too.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
excited to make them for you.
All right, so
So we're gonna start from the top, Ziggy Stardust. David Bowie and all of his personas are so complex and so many layers, like we wanted to emulate that.
What are you working with so far?
So this cocktail is a riff on a French 75. We use a thyme-infused syrup
Oh, okay.
instead of just a regular simple syrup. And then lemon juice, of course.
Wait, that does not look like lemon juice.
Yes. Good eye. In this case, we're using clarified lemon juice.
Okay.
Which is a bit of a painstaking process, but totally worth it. We clarify the lemon juice, so we use a powder called agar-agar. It's an algae derivative that basically hardens into like Jell-O, and then we can squeeze the lemon juice. Once it's all jelly, we squeeze it through cheesecloth. And you'll see when we finish, this is basically gonna look like a glass of champagne.
What is this garnish you're pulling out here?
It's Jell-O.
Of course. In the shape of a star, because how could it not be? Oh my God.
And now you see how we still have all these bubbles.
Right, yeah.
Because of the clarified lemon juice.
The sprinkles are literally riding the bubbles of the champagne.
Yes, how fun is that?
So cool. Oh my God. Bubbly, light, earthy, but so complex. You really taste that thyme
Isn't that
syrup.
thyme interesting?
Wow, yeah, that really brings a whole lot out, and you even get a little bit of dessert with it. How did you manage to get cocktails like this at a wine bar? Like, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Cocktails.
Very sneakily.
Yes. I mean, it's Brooklyn Winery, but your cocktails are kind of in the forefront right now.
I think that it was just a little bit of like luck and good timing and opening the restaurant here in this neighborhood where there's a lot of young people that are into cocktail culture.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I've been able to play off of them liking my drinks, and now here we are.
in a neighborhood on the rise, Nicole's daring cocktails keep locals with evolving tastes coming back for more.
This one's my personal favorite, Halloween Jack. So this drink is actually inspired by the song Rebel Rebel. It's about things that shouldn't go together. They don't seem like they go together, but they do.
Oh God, what's in this cocktail?
Moroccan spiced tequila.
Yeah, I literally just felt like I was having like a plate of curry there.
Dina.
That's how you get those like really good bartending muscles.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. Oh my God, the color of this drink alone is like just spectacular.
So this is candied turmeric, and then these are my favorite part. These are the mustard flowers.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Just
Okay.
try it. kind of mind-blowing. Like,
right?
what a complex drink, but like very accessible.
And that was the point. It's like, it sounds like, whoa, I don't think I could drink that. That's super weird.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, this is actually just refreshing. And
Yeah, it's way lighter than I thought it was gonna be. Things we learned today. Mustard flowers taste pretty good.
pretty good, right?
You went from already having names of cocktails and then having to create a recipe around it. How did that change your process? Like, what was your R&D like for that?
It was a really fun challenge. This is taking the place of our spring cocktail menu.
Right.
So I was basically working with two lists. I had my personas and my songs and my inspirations over here, and I have my seasonal ingredients and like, you know, flavor profiles that I want to work with and things that are in season and in stock on the other side. And we're kind of just melding them together. Next up is Major Tom. The idea behind this cocktail is to make it look like a galaxy. So Space Oddity, one of my favorite Major Tom songs.
Just like this glass painted with frosting, it's Nicole's deceptively simple yet undeniably creative techniques that truly bring the Bowie menu to life.
You're putting in crazy what are you doing?
Mezcal infused with citrus charcoal.
That's an amazing way to get out your frustration. You tend to create a cocktail as lightest to heaviest, right?
Yeah, we try to. This persona was actually David Bowie's first, so this is low down on our cocktail menu. It's also a big, bold flavored cocktail.
It's one of those drinks that's like almost too pretty to drink, but like I still want to drink it. Yeah,
We can make more.
Yeah. Whoa. You were just like smacked in the face with flavor on it. This is like a two-sipper.
Yep.
First sip is like the, oh my God, and then the second sip is like, all right, what am I tasting here?
Exactly.
I love that. I mean, first and foremost, I'm getting the smoke.
Yes.
Absolutely, up front. But at the same time, I don't feel like it's overpowering the other flavors in the cocktail. Like, I get that grapefruit flavor so clearly.
Yeah.
Let's say I went to a restaurant, I had no idea you were the bartender there. If I looked at the menu, how would I know, like, this is a Nicole cocktail?
Exactly what you're saying here. I love to make savory drinks. I like to use things that are like, you know, kind of off the beaten path. I love working with the chef downstairs. And like, I like to do like kind of weird savory things, but they work.
You kind of set the bar really high for yourself. So where do we go from here? Like, where is your cocktail program going? Do you have anything on the horizon that you're really working on? Is there any secret drinks you want to tell me about?
So we're gonna continue doing themed cocktail menus.
Gotcha.
Now that we've actually gone through this process with like starting with names and doing the whole theme, I actually really like it, and I think that people respond to it really well.
So what happens if there's a cocktail that you really want, but it's not on the menu anymore, but you remember? Is there any way that there's like, people just have to hope that maybe you have the ingredients? Like, what do we do?
Just ask.
Just ask.
I have a whole library of secret cocktails in here, Dino. You gotta be in the know.
So if you have the hookup, then you have the cocktail. I think that's what we've learned here. Thank you very much for talking to me more about your cocktails.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
I'm so excited to see what the next cocktail list you put out is, but I'm going to enjoy the David Bowie cocktail menu while I still have it.
Cheers.
Thanks, girl. Cheers. I'm going to have more of this.
These drinks are seriously out of this world, and that is all puns intended. That's it for this episode of Best Bars in Brooklyn. Thanks to the whole crew here at BKW by Brooklyn Winery. And always remember to drink off the beaten path and never forget to tip your bartender.